Hello everyone, Seth Chandler, Witter Coin at World Headquarters in San Francisco. Today's exercise, I have a nice little group of Morgan silver dollars here, and we're going to examine each one and determine why a coin received CAC approval, why it didn't. In three of the cases here, we got a gold CAC sticker. And just to reiterate, a green CAC sticker basically means the coin is very solid for the grade. Okay, it's simple as that. So let's take a look at actually I have a group of three 1885Os. Let's check these out first. All right, so two of them do not have stickers and one does, but let's look at the difference between each one. So we have the first one here, an 85O, and so let's zoom in a little bit. 85O, I think this coin's probably dipped a long time ago to it. It's got funky brown toning that really didn't dip off, but it's just scuffy all around the cheek there. You know, it's got great luster, a little frosty, but it's just way too scuffy there, I think, for a 66. All right. And then here is another one. Wow, much better in terms of quality. Really frosty, really creamy, great luster. I mean, look at that coin. It just glows. It's a gorgeous coin. Really what hurts it is you got that little chatter right there, but you have see that stray mark right there? You can kind of see it in the reflection. Then you have a grease stain that's in the planchet that's more than just a dot goes there. So that's really the reason why it didn't sticker. There's another one here. Oh, this 85O, this one did sticker. Now it's very similar in fabric to the other coin, but it's got that heavier mark right there. But overall, you know, the face is relatively like smooth and creamy compared to the other one. But it's got great pop, great luster in the fields, relatively clean. The reverse, it's okay. I mean, it's got a little chatter here and there, but this coin definitely stands out just a tad more than this one. You know, that's also a smudge on the holder, so don't let that confuse you. But yeah, it's close, but this coin definitely has a leg up. And remember, this one has a little planchet defect there, and that always hurts a coin. So there's three 85Os. Here, I'm gonna have a little string of MS64s, all right? Here you go. Good looking coins, frosty, it's original. It's got a little patina and film there. It's really not super attractive, but it's definitely original. But you know, it's got some marks on the cheek. The heavier one out there, but overall a nice coin. It's a solid 4, no question. Here's an 81S. Now here's folks, what's interesting is you'll find a lot of 81S's. They will not be that frosty, but this is a very frosty one, even though it's heavily marked, a lot of bad markets scattered, but just look at that pop. This is where the fabric of the coin really helped it. It's a very early strike coin. It's much frostier on the obverse, but this is just a well-made coin. I think if this was a white coin, the devices weren't this cameo, it would probably be just a 63, but I mean, look at that luster. It just cartwheels. So I agree with the CAC sticker on this one. Not a bad coin. Here's an 85O. 85O, let me get out of the light. Yeah, it's okay, it's solid. I mean, it's okay. It's lower end, I think. It's a lower end CAC coin. You got that scratch out there, this right here. But again, it's only a 4. It's got great luster to it. You know, the fields kind of pop quite a bit, but solid coin. Solid 4. A little lower end, but you know, it's all right. It's all right. 1886. Yeah, great luster on this coin. You know, you got that little stray mark right there, but you got a lot of areas that are very reflective on the coin. Really neat. This coin just has a lot of pop. Great luster. 86s can really come like this. But see how this surface is already different than some of the other dates? You're learning the nuances from year to year. And that's what's important. I always like to judge the same years against each other. But yeah, not a bad looking coin. Solid 4. Here is a 1887. Again, a very clean coin, not like super lustrous. 87s didn't come super lustrous like you just saw on the previous 85O, but just a little bit chatter right around there. A little softer strike, but overall, like, not bad. If this is cleaner, it'd be a 5, but overall, it's a good looking coin. Not super attractive on the reverse in terms of the color. Here's a 79S. Now, this is a really nice coin. It's got great pop, very clean cheek, nothing too heavy, little dot. Overall, that's like almost a shot 6, solid 5. But if you turn it over, yeah, the reverse has been run over by a Mack truck. Now, folks, the reverse doesn't really help that much of a coin. It really can hurt a coin. So if you have a coin like this, that's in my opinion a solid 65 on the obverse, and the reverse is really like a 1 or a 2, it's going to hurt the coin. It's not going to be a solid 65. It's still a stunning coin, but that's a lot of marks. All right, what's next here? All right, let's go to a neat little group of 80S's here. It's going to be a little more challenging. Most of them did sticker. Let me pull out. Here we go. Here goes the first one right here. Good looking coin, huh? It's got that shadow right there, but look how clean that area of the cheek is. It really just has a lot of pop to it, great reflective fields. To me, it's a very, very nice 66, almost like a 67, not a 66 plus, but that's a good looking coin. Even with that major hit right there, that obverse really carries the coin. It's nice. It's a good looking Morgan dollar. Alrighty, and then here's another ADS with a sticker. Kind of similar thing here. You got such a majority of the area that's really clean. You know, when you can get like 80% of the cheek that's hardly any marks, it's nice. I mean, it's got that heavier mark. This coin's better than that last coin. This is a really nice coin. Just look at it. Yeah, it's a really nice coin. It's a nice 6 plus. That's a good looking Morgan dollar. But see, you just got so many areas where it's really clean, like majority of the coin. There you go, got a little mark right there, but no big deal. It's a 6, not an 8. But good looking coin. All right, then here's an ADS that did not receive a sticker. Yeah, it's really this is just a little too heavy. It's such a focal point. It's right in the center of the coin. It's a heavier back mark. You also have that little scratch there in the field. That's a little irritating. So this is still like a nice 6, but it's not worthy of being a CAC approved. It's close to being solid to the grade, but you could discount it because of this and this. Alrighty, what else do we have here? Here are a pair of 82S's. Not bad. I mean, it's got great reflectivity, great kind of satiny, flashy luster. Little mark too here and there. But yeah, it just has a lot of pop, a lot of luster, decent color to it too as well. Not bad. Yeah, there you go. There's another 82S. So see similar luster. See how all the years and mint marks are different? It's actually a really clean coin. I think this film patina probably hides a little bit of the few marks that would reflect quite a bit in the light, but that's a very clean 82S. Just that's the only irritating thing right there. But overall, very nice, very clean cheek, great luster. Spectacular. Then here's a couple that did not receive CAC approval. You can kind of see the difference already. It's really beat up right around here. Boom, boom. It's a lot worse than the others. Yeah, it's kind of rough. That's more like a 64 in my opinion, but what do I know? Have another one here in 1887. Yeah, similar situation. You got a heavy scratch that kind of goes through there and there. Yeah, this is more like a 3, I think. But it's quite obvious why this did not receive CAC approval. But, you know, it's a nice coin without that. I think it's a solid 5, but it's a little rough. Yeah, it's a very rough all throughout there. All right, what's next? I think we'll focus on the coins right here. All right, so we have another 82S here. That is a 64 CAC. Neat little rattler holder. First few years. Got a heavier scuff right there, but other than that, patina is not super attractive on it, the toning, but it's a nice 64. No question. Put that away. All right, and then let's look at we've got a few more ADSs right here. Here's an ADS. This one's a little chattier than those other two that I showed out there in the field, but nonetheless still very clean for the cheek. This one probably could have gone either way. I'm just looking at it outside my camera. Yeah, I get it. It's probably a lower end sticker bowl, but still very nice coin. Solid. Alrighty, and then here is a coin that's very similar, but it has this heavy irritating film that is bothersome. It's got a little stray mark right there. Overall, not a bad coin at all. A little heavier stacking marks up in the hair. But yeah, it's just kind of fugly right around all on there. So that's why the coin did not receive approval. Whoa, there you go, folks. The fabric is a little different on this coin versus the others. This is a very well made. It's got that satiny mint frost that I just love that swirls. Very clean cheek. You just got a couple little issues here and there. They're out there in the field, but my God, look at how the color just frames it very well. This is a great looking coin. And you even see on the reverse, got some heavier marks right here. You know, it's a little below average on the reverse, but it's not deadly. But God, that obverse carries the coin. So a lot of it begins how the coin was made. You know, it's an earlier strike, frosty devices, really lustrous in the fields. That'll help a coin. That'll really help carry a coin. That's a gorgeous coin. So folks, don't stay so focused. Oh, there's marks here, there's marks there. Yeah, you know, it's a 66, but you got to stay, you start at all the positives. That luster, the shimmering color, it's great. It's an awesome coin. Now here's an 81S in 4. A gold sticker means it's a solid for the grade at 1 grade higher. So this would be a stickerable coin at a 65. So yeah, it's pretty obvious it's more like a 5. than a 4. It's very clean. You compare it to the other 5s that we showcased. It's a nice coin. Then we have another 81S here. I mean, I get it. This is very like bothersome right here, but the coin is definitely a 65. It's very clean on the field. It's got great color to it. You know, it frames it well, popping luster, really reflective. I mean, it's a really good looking coin, well-made coin, and a very good survivor. So I get the gold sticker on that one. And here's this 81S. Yes, that's very clean. Looks similar to a lot of the other 6s, huh? That's stickered. So you see how clean that cheek is? It's really clean. The only thing I don't like is that little reed mark above the eyebrow, but it's very, very well hidden. It's really hard to see it there. Yeah, it's up in there. Oh, there you go, in the eyebrow right there. But it's well hidden. That's a very clean cheek. Great luster. It pops. It cartwheels. It's got everything going for it. Let's see here. Yeah, reverse looks nice. Good looking coin. This was an interesting sticker. Sometimes they'll make notations on a coin. So they think it's a 67, just not a PL. And I'm tending to agree. I don't think it's reflective enough to be a proof like, but that is a really cool looking coin. So I'm gonna reach out to CEC and see exactly what that means. My impression is they will sticker this coin as a 67, but not as a 66 PL. So they have to agree with the designation as well. So maybe if the coin was just a 66 with the PL, it would have got a gold sticker. But you know, it's got that PL, and they also, it's not just the grade, they have to agree with the designation. So that's a really neat coin. I like that coin a lot. That's cool. It's got a good little look to it. Not for everybody, but it's a cool look. So there you go, folks. Hope you learned something, a little bit about Morgan dollars and a little bit higher grades, 64, 65, 66, and what meets CEC approval or not. All right, so just ask questions in the comment section, and we'll do our best to answer them. Thanks, bye.